The Averill Park coaching staff has a post-game tradition that involves watching game film. Thing is, that tradition came on the heels of losses in weeks 1 and 2. So here at the Edge, we had an idea. Blow off film study and come by our studios for a live interview, and just maybe that might change up the luck. Now, I'm not sure luck had anything to do with it. Head coach Zach Gobel is here, and your Warriors are celebrating your first win, so maybe it was a good move to have you swing by.
Anything that'll get the W on the board.
But does that mean that now you're studying film this weekend, maybe more so than you would have been?
Well, I don't know about more so, but I'll be doing it when I get home tonight.
Well, first of all, congratulations on the win, and let's talk about the battle against Bishop Maginn. And you guys have played some good ones over the past few years.
Absolutely. Bishop Maginn's a tough team. Joe Grosso does a heck of a job with the kids he's got out there. There may not be many of them, but they play hard. And
we're going to look at some of those highlights, and you can walk us through them. But Isaiah Moak had a huge game for you guys.
He had a big game. He's been a heck of a player for us for the last 2 years. This is his third year on the varsity, and we're relying on him to continue to do well this year.
And you can take a look right here and tell us what we're seeing.
It looks like Isaiah. Looks like Tim just ran. Isaiah came in and scored what may have been our first touchdown of the game.
And how important has the line been in creating these opportunities for him?
The line makes the offense go.
Yeah.
We tell the guys anyone can run behind them, but the guys that make the holes are the most important ones there.
And from a maturity standpoint, is it harder when you're replacing guys on the line than maybe other positions, especially early in the season?
Our younger programs do a heck of a job with teaching them and bringing them up. So we really look to take the next man up. As soon as one guy goes, next man up and ready to go.
But you're particularly young this year. What are some of the challenges that creates for you and your staff?
Initially, in the first game of the year, playing Burn Hills is always tough, and we had some guys with some wide eyes playing the first Friday night game that took a little getting used to, but they're growing game by game and handling the pressure better and better. Now
your 7th year with the Averill Park Warriors. Take me back 7 years ago, and when you first applied for a teaching job, did you think it might all kind of fall into place the way it has?
The funny thing was, when I first applied for a teaching job, I didn't know there was a football position with it.
Yeah.
They brought me into the interview and said that they weren't going to talk about the football position, just the teaching position, and I said that's fine because I didn't know there was a football position.
And you were okay at that point if that meant walking away from football, because you'd been obviously an assistant coach for a while at that point?
I had, and it was a time that I was looking for a job teaching. I wanted to get back to teaching phys ed full time and be in the classroom, and the opportunity presented itself, and I got lucky.
So then the job opened up, and when you landed it, what were your first thoughts when you knew you'd be coaching at that level and coaching Averill Park?
Very excited, very excited. I grew up knowing about Averill Park, playing against them growing up. From the time I spent at Albany Academy, there were some great games against Averill Park in that time, and I was excited. I know they have terrific kids there, and was excited to be a part of the program. And
you were going to have to build it from, as low as the program was at that point, coming off of a season where they were game after game really not scoring any points. What were the challenges initially for you?
They had a very successful year a couple of years before I got there, getting to the Super Bowl. Coach Romer did a heck of a job at that point there, and it was just a matter of getting in and instilling and bringing back that attitude of consistency.
And how have you been able to do that, and what are the challenges there?
The challenges, as always, at a school our size is getting the kids working year-round. They come in as much as they can. We have multiple kids who play multiple sports, and as coaching staffs, whether it's our basketball or our baseball or our track coaches, we're always vying for the kids' time.
And an unusual situation on your team with the kicking game, a very successful unit, but a different unit. And for more on that, we send it over to Jason Lewis.
Averill Park may have a team of underclassmen in 2015, but one of this year's seniors is using their foot to lead the Warriors. When Averill Park hits the field on Friday nights, one player stands out in a unique way, Amanda Young. Yes, she's a girl, but the senior kicker has as much love for the game as any of her teammates.
I was in 5th grade, and we had a punt, pass, and kick competition in my gym class, and I got farthest for punt and kick, and I didn't get farthest for pass. And I went home and started throwing a football with my dad, and I enjoyed it. So I started playing in lunches once I got to middle school and just got more into it.
Set, go.
Skip 7 years down the road.
Very good.
Now in her 2nd year on varsity, head coach Zach Gobel says he knew she would flourish from the first day Young stepped into his office.
We asked her when she first came to me to say she wanted to play. I mentioned that she needed to come and start strength training with the rest of the team. She was there the next day, basically hasn't missed a session since then, and has fit right in. I got to be honest with you, we really don't notice a difference.
I was a little bit nervous just naturally, but when, you know, kids came up and shook my hand for the first time when I went to the first workout and stuff like that, and they really were nice to me and made me feel welcome.
Surrounded by underclassmen, Young has stepped up as a leader, one her teammates say motivates by example.
You got to work hard, and you earn, you know, the respect that you get.
There's pressure being a girl on a guy's team, but I don't see it from her. You know, there's pressure as a kicker, but I don't see it from her. She just takes care of her business.
I'll give it to you from the 15, though.
But it goes well beyond just the football field. Young is the first girl to suit up for the Warriors in school history and is showing other girls in the capital region that anything is possible.
I never imagined that. I figured that, you know, I was just going to go home and throw a football around, but then if somebody would have told me that I was going to be here, I would have been super excited about it.
With her final season underway, the goals are set higher than ever. Young and Averill Park are determined to bring home a Section 2 crown.
Young told me she wasn't sure if she would be a part of her future, but she does plan on attending SUNY Oswego in the fall in hopes of becoming a technology teacher. Kelly, Coach, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jason. And Zach Gobel, head coach of Averill Park. And there must have been some hesitation, some reservations on your part when Amanda came out and said she wanted to play, just for fear of maybe getting hurt.
There was. I wasn't sure that football was really a sport for girls, to be very honest with you. She turned me around 180 degrees on that.
Yeah. And when you saw her ability, was that it? When you're like, wow, she can make our football team better, and that's what it's all about.
What I saw was her work ethic and her willingness to come in and to train with the guys in the weight room and have no reservations about that. And, you know, as I've said, Amanda's a strong part of our team, but you'd never know she was any different than the rest of the guys.
And with the rest of the guys, was there ever any, you know, hesitation on their part to kind of welcome her in?
None at all. They welcomed her right from the beginning. I think you heard her say that she was a bit nervous, but she came in and a couple of guys walked right up to her, shook her hand. She's been in the district for years, so the guys have known her. And it was just a matter of getting used to spend a little more time with her.
Absolutely. Now, as we look ahead to the rest of your season after picking up a nice win over Bishop Maginn today, when you look ahead to next week, what is it important for this team to continue doing that you did today and getting the W?
Continue to improve week by week, continue to execute on offense, tackle a little bit better even than we did tonight on defense, and just to make the plays we should make.
All right. Zach Gobel, the head coach of the Averill Park Warriors, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, coming up, the unbeaten Chaumont Sabres are ranked 5th in the state in boys soccer this afternoon. Their most impressive performance of the season yet. That's coming up next on The Edge.